Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? I got a little, I wanted to do a little video about some Lego ideas that I have written down actually, that I've been talking about here and there that I think Lego would benefit from. And I know that it's difficult since some of us, like me, I don't know what the process is of Lego picking sets and stuff like that. I do know that some of it is based off of, you know, popularity. Like what, if something's out and it's popular enough, they might make a set about it. By the way, my name is Jedi Rob. How's everybody doing? You see me with my little Santa Star Wars hat on. We got my tree on the other side, and a lot of Legos, as you can see. Um, Now, this little video is going to be about me talking about some of the ideas, and honestly, I think that Lego could benefit from. And if you have any opinions, you can put it in the comment section down below of what you think about these ideas, and we will go over these. Starting out with actually the helmet line. Now, there is so much they can do with the helmet line in the Star Wars section alone, okay? The Commandos. I know that, there's not much out about it, as far as like, since like the game. I guess they re-released the game. They redid the game. But, the Commando helmets, I think would be really cool. Now, one of the things that I think that, and I am going to be mentioning this a couple of times throughout this little chat, is something that I think they should do more of. You see it here and there, I guess, but mostly it's not really added into Lego. I don't know why, but I do think it's something that they should potentially look at a lot more. A lot of the Commandos have light up visors, and I think that light up bricks or some sort of light up thing should be implemented more. And it'd be really cool if they could do this if they actually came out with these helmets. You got Boss, you got Sev, you got Fixer, and you got Scorch, which Scorch is actually my favorite Commando. And then you got like Commander Cody, your stuff from the movies as well as the cartoons. You got Commander Cody, Rex, Gree, Wolf. All these clone troopers have different designs on their helmet, especially the higher ranked ones that have like the really cool stuff. I think that they could do as well. I mean, I could throw the ideas out there, but like I said, I don't know the process of how they pick this stuff. And I mentioned one thing to them, which I will mention here as well, and they told me to go to the ideas section, and I'm like, I don't want to build it myself because I might have the idea, but I can't build that kind of stuff myself unless I have instructions. I'm like some people, I'm an instructions person. But as far as Marvel goes in this kind of thing, we turn more to the mask section. It's more of a mask than a helmet. Of course, we got Spider-Man's mask. That's the first one I thought of. You're looking at Deadpool and Black Panther. Those are the ones that I was thinking of Marvel. DC, you got Red Hood, the Flash, and Deathstroke. I mean, these are. Think about how many ideas I just threw out right there of for the helmet line. It's pretty. It's pretty. It can be pretty extensive if they actually do it and they can get it done right. Like I said, with the commandos, I think that if they can introduce the light, like for a way to light up the visor, that would be really cool. Um, Now, as far as lights, I do think that they need to be adding more light up features to their sets. I think that there's been a lot of I guess it's called third party light up stuff that's been floating around out there. I don't know how trustworthy they are myself because I don't know them and I don't buy from them. But like, here's for instance, ships when their engines, um, it would look really cool if their engines lit up. With houses, you can do it depending on how the house is. The inside of the house could be lit up. Like the Harry Potter stuff, there was like a lot of candles and stuff like that, and it would be cool if they looked like they were lit up. Um, I know it's a lot more work um, to do this, but to me, it puts value in the set. And yeah, it might cost a little bit more, but I think if anybody that would be interested in that would get it anyway. Um, that's my opinion about that. You can tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Um, the other thing that I had thought of more recently is putting uh, Gizmo as a Lego. This little guy. He's more flat because he's been around for a little while. I think Gizmo would be a cool Lego idea. I think he would be like a buildable in my opinion he'd be more like the size of Grogu. Um, and the only thing that I would besides the ears, but and a lot of sets or action figures I see that they have like his rainbow headband or his Santa helmet with it. I think it would be real cool if we could get that with it as well. Um, you know, maybe some sort of interchangeable hat that would go on there, or I mean, whoever would want to build this as an idea set, go ahead do it. I would take a look at it, of course. Um, but I think that you put that in there with his little bow and arrow, um, as something that he would hold in his hand. I think that, and if anybody, I mean, to me that's like the main one I'd put in there. The second one, if I did anything else from that, would be Spike, the main gremlin, um, who would probably be a whole lot easier because he don't have like all that stuff with him. But that is an idea that I think that if it was me, I'd come. If I could build, I'd do it myself. But uh, the other thing that I want to talk about is sets that I think should be returning. Um, that I have liked that. You know, this is another thing that, honestly, I don't understand how it works. But sometimes we look at a returning set and it's a UCS set, but it lacks the minifigures. Um, so, and I don't know how they decide all that. If I did, I would have a more understanding of how it works. But one of the things that I thought was really cool when I got it, and I think that we could that would benefit from seeing again, because we haven't had anything with Ewoks in a while, and I think the Ewok Village would be a nice set to come back to at some point in time. Um, the Ghostbusters Fire Station, which I think this year or next year would have been the best time because of the new Ghostbusters coming out. Um, I know they introduced the new Ghostbusters vehicle for the movie, so it ain't exactly the same, but it looks really nice. Um, the Sandcrawler is another one I think that we should revisit at some time, and the big sail barge that we got a while back as well. These are some. These are more Star Wars related because I have more Star Wars than I do anything else. So, uh, and the Firehouse is actually one I missed out at. So it's one I would like to see again. Um, the other thing that I think that we should get is the Ghost ship from Rebels, and I think that we should get a probably more of a UCS type ship. But if we do, I think that we should have all crew members accounted for uh, in that ship. Now, when they released it for the first time, uh, they released it and then the little ship docked inside of it. I think that it should be part of the same build if they re-release it. Um, and it's something it's a UCS. It'll go in there, and then you're looking at like I said, Hera, Chopper, Ezra, and what about 5 minifigs with that. I would say it would be more along the lines of a $350-$400 set. Um, if they did that, but I would like to see that come back out as a UCS set. Um, so that's what this video was mainly about, and you guys can comment below if you want to. I wanted to also let you all see my tree and all the Legos surrounding my tree. And yeah, I think that was it for my notes. This is a short video just telling you the ideas I had. And I hope that at some point in time that, Lego picks up on these ideas. I don't care where they come from. I would just like to see them out there. Um, and like I said, if I knew the process of them picking out stuff, and don't get me wrong, like I know they're coming out with a helmet from, uh, the Mandalorian series, and we've already got Boba Fett helmet, so we don't need another one. Uh, and they've already done a lot of the Empire's helmets. So to me, now they need to steer towards something else, in my opinion. Uh, the other helmet that I was thinking about, which I think they are coming out with, is Luke Skywalker's Red 5 helmet, pilot helmet, which realistically, all except for the little symbols on the helmet, they all pretty much look the same. So I mean, there are some differences, but to me, the commandos and the clones and stuff have the cooler looking helmets. Uh, so yeah. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention was as far as another helmet that I had the idea for is Darth Revan. I think he would be real cool as a helmet. I mean, he wears a mask most basically, but it looks really cool, and I think that would be a cool one. Um, I just don't know if it's a continuity thing where if it has to be in like something that because they're always changing the continuity right now. They're going, oh, this is canon, this ain't canon. It's like, oh, now this is canon. I'm like, that gets so confusing. Because there's so many characters that people like. And, like, when KOTOR, the video game, came out, I went and I got the Legos for a few of their ships. And I think that's the only time I've had those out. The game is still going on. Uh, as far as like it being canon, I don't know where it fits. But Darth Revan is in there as well. So what I'm saying is that there is so much opportunity to make some really cool stuff. Um, and I have loved Lego since back when the original castle sets were out, like in the 90s. Um, I was getting them, which is another like that. If I had to pick a few sets to come back, the actual castle line would be one. Um, the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit stuff would be another one because I missed out on that stuff, and the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. Those are three lines that I would like to see. I right now, I mostly got the Harry Potter stuff, and like I said, mainly in the Star Wars. I've been getting a few of the Super Mario Brothers stuff, but the Super Mario Brothers, since I'm still going, I'll touch on something about that. They do not have actual instruction booklets in the sets. You have to look online if you want instructions, which I highly, really, I don't like it because I like having a book. I like going through the book, I guess, and uh, make sometimes online for people is easier, but I'm just saying for myself, I don't like the fact that they don't have books with them. Uh, the other thing with the Mario line, a lot of the stuff is interconnectable because they want you to make a course. So you have to have a spot for pretty big decent area to be able to do it. Okay, which that's fine. To me, I think it's something that you could do if you want your kids want to put it on the floor. And then you put these other sets together to make a big huge thing. Um, but I think one of the sets that I really like is for the Super Mario Brothers is gonna be Bowser's airship, which I think will be really displayable because it's actually a ship. It's not like a course thing. Um, the other thing I'm looking back here because I'm thinking about something else too. Um, the other thing that I think that we need that's missing from Super Mario's is Princess Peach. We have Toad, we have Yoshi, we have Mario, we have Luigi. Now we need Peach to go well along with the rest of the crew. Um, I thought about getting the power up suits, and if I do, I have a very expensive way of displaying them because I think for me, I would want a Mario or Luigi for each power up. So instead of interchanging them all the time, you actually just have one for each power up on display. I think that would be something that I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but if it does, it'll be something that's how I do it. Um, I know I'm kind of like making sure I get all this stuff in one little video here. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can be done, and I think that eventually, hopefully, Lego looks at that stuff and be like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that." But like I said before, I do not know how they go about into picking this stuff. So if anybody else knows how the process is done, feel free to leave a comment. If you like any of this kind of material, this is some of the stuff that I plan on doing. Is doing like when I come up with some ideas and some things that should be done. Uh, or I might even go over something more than once or more in detail. Uh, don't don't be afraid to subscribe, because we do have Lego builds on here too. I do live Lego builds. I know a lot of people can't watch them because they're so long, but I do have live Lego builds. Um, and I haven't done a Lego review yet myself, because most of the stuff has been out there, and there's and I usually get stuff later than a lot of other people do because of other reasons. But anyway, um, everything that I usually buy is something that I'm gonna like as far as the way it looks. I will tell you right now, I got the Home Alone set. There's a couple critiques about that I do have, that I have seen. People review it as a good set, and they don't say anything against it. Uh, Me, I think there could have been. I was thinking about 3 minifigures for the Home Alone set added to that, and I think that the hide-a-bed should have been in the attic where Kevin sleeps, and instead of a couch. And I think that the bathroom needed a shower. I didn't see a shower in the bathroom, and because that's where he puts like the cardboard cutout thing. And you know, little critiques like that might have been made it better. I think Buzz should have been added. I think Fuller and Kevin's dad. I think those 3, maybe the uncle. The uncle, like more of the main people, not everybody, but I think that there's something like that should have been added to that set. Um, but other than that, I do love the way it looks overall, and can't wait to get to building it. I'm sort of holding off for that one because that's going to be like a 3 or 4 day thing. Um, and I want to do it towards more Christmas time. But, yep, that's everything, everybody. May the force be with you. Everybody have a great afternoon, morning, wherever you're watching this. And hopefully y'all like this video. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. It helps the channel. And leave comments down below. What do you think about these ideas?